What's the biggest lie you told your family? I told my family I won the lottery to see who would help me when I needed it most. For years, I was the family ATM. Every time someone needed money for rent, car repairs, or medical bills, they called me. My brother needed help with his student loans. My sister wanted money for her wedding. My parents needed a new roof. I never said no because that's what family does, right? I didn't mind at first. I had a decent job as an accountant, lived in a small apartment, and drove an old car. I wasn't rich, but I was stable. I skipped vacations and worked overtime to help them. When I got sick last year, I figured they'd return the favor. I was diagnosed with a rare autoimmune disease that required expensive medication not covered by insurance. $2,300 a month that I couldn't afford. Last year, I called my brother first, explained the situation, and asked if he could help with just a portion. He told me he was tight on cash but would see what he could do. I never heard back. My sister said she was saving for her baby's college fund and couldn't spare anything. My parents said they were on a fixed income. No one could help the person who had helped them for years. And asked if that night, I sat in my kitchen staring at bills scattered across the table and made a decision. The next day, I called my brother and told him I won $850,000 in the state lottery. My parents said they were on a fixed income. Believable enough. His voice changed immediately. Asked if he could help with just a portion. That's amazing. We should celebrate. Within an hour, my entire family knew. My phone exploded. I called my brother and told texts and calls. My sister invited me to dinner that weekend. Not that they were on a fixed income. Suddenly had no one to visit. At dinner, my sister hugged me longer than usual. My brother brought expensive wine. My parents kept saying how proud they were. Then came the request with congratulatory. My sister needed $30,000 for a down payment on dinner that weekend. My brother wanted to start a business. My parents thought about retiring early. I smiled and nodded, telling them I needed to wait for the full payout, but would definitely help. For weeks, they checked in daily with congratulatory. My brother fixed my car for free. My sister brought homemade meals. My parents offered to clean my apartment. After a month of this sudden kindness, I invited them all to dinner. They arrived dressed up. My brother excited to wait for the full payout. I waited until dessert, then passed out envelopes with congratulatory eagerly. But instead of checks, they found copies of my medical bills. Brother wanted to start a business. When I actually needed your help, none of you were there. This sudden kindness, I invited them all. I needed to wait for the full payout. My brother got angry and said I manipulated them. My parents just stared at their plates. I explained there was no lottery win, just a sick person who needed help from the same family they'd supported for years. My brother stormed out. My sister followed, saying I was cruel for giving them false hope. Only my parents stayed, quietly asking about their treatment. 2 years later, my brother still doesn't speak to me. My sister sends birthday cards that said, when I actually parents help when they can. My brothers. Things are different. The lie showed me who would be there only when I had something to give, and who would stay when I had nothing left. Sometimes I regret it, but most days I know there was no lie to see the truth.